Sugar. Now it gets quite a bad reputation, doesn't it, today? All of the health consequences supposedly of sugar. Now, one of the main ones that I hear is, well, sugar rots your teeth. If you have too much sugar, you'll end up with no teeth. Well, I actually eat a lot of sugar in my lifestyle. Now, I do a lot of fitness, so cycling, and my main fueling source is sugar and sugary sweets, but we'll focus just on sugar for today and perhaps explain a bit about why people say, oh, sugar rots your teeth. So I've got a nice simple little experiment here. So if you're wondering, well, is it the pH, the acidity or alkalineness of sugar or whatnot? So we're going to test, and I've got these little pH indicator strips. So I've got a general one here. So this is 0 to 14. And if you haven't heard about pH, or you're a bit rusty and you've forgotten, so essentially the range is pH of 0 to 14. So 0 or 1 or 0 is the most acidic, and 14 or 13, 14 on the scale is the most alkaline. And usually water, so I've got two little jugs of water here, so just straight from the tap, and they're usually sort of around 6.5 to 7, maybe 7.5. It sort of depends a lot on the rocks or whatever that are around your water. That's for another video. So I've got a wide range here. So this is 0 to 14, and you can see what I'll do is I'll take a piece of paper, dip it in, and I'll make up. So I'll use this as the control. This is just water, and I'll use this as the test. I'll put 100 grams of table sugar in here, and I'll mix it up. I've got a little scale here, and we'll see what the pH is of the water and the pH of the water plus sugar, or sugar water. So there's a wide range there. So if it was 0, we'd be able to get it, and if it was 14, we'd be able to see that. And I've got a tighter, or how would you describe it, a tighter range. So this is from 4.5 to 10. So this is 0 to 14, 4.5 to 10. So if it's within a certain range we want to be exactly. So this goes up in 0.5 increments. So these are a good way. They're a simple, fairly cheap way to test pH. I know a lot of people might, if they have fish, little aquarium in their room or whatever, they might use something. They need to use something. So these are actually a pretty good way to test pH, whatever it might be in your life. So I guess we'll start with the pH of the water now to test that as the control. So they look like this, and on the side of the packaging for the box that they come from, and these are from Matrinagal. I think it's a British firm, but they're trusted. You can trust these work from a reputable brand. So that's what it'll look like, and you'll look on the box and you match up what the colour will be on there to decide what pH it is. So you just dip it in, and we'll have a look. So is this the 0 to 14? Yeah, 0 to 14. So boom. And if we look on here, so this is just the water. So there's set pH of 7 there. So we match that up. Can you see? Does that look about 7? If I move it up and down the scale, you can see it fits on 7. I'll flip it around. So I would say, to my eyes, I hope that's focusing, that's 7, about 7 pH, pH 7. So that's for water. And we'll do the closer, the tighter. So this is pH is 4.5 to 10. So that's what that one looks like. And this is a scale on the side, you can see there. And then on here, again, you can see that. So dip it in. Just need to dip it in for a second. And then just let that change colour. So again, on here, I hope this zooms in and it's not blurry, you can see it. So there you go, I have it there. Move it up and down, you can see. So that's at about, oh, let me see, for my eyes, yeah, I'd say that was almost 6.5, 7, somewhere between 6.5 and 7 there. Hope you can see that. So that is for just water out of the tap. So we'll put them to the side and we'll open up this bag of sugar, and the sugar will go everywhere. So yeah, this is just table sugar. This is, I'm not sure if it's cane or beet sugar, but essentially it's the same thing, sucrose. So yeah, this is sucrose sugar. So we'll put this on the scale, and we'll add 100 grams. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, I think so, hope so. So that's it, 762 is it? So 862, I'm reading that upside down. So 862. We'll try and get it fairly accurate. So why am I going for 100 grams, or about 100 grams? Well, if I was to take a 500 milliliter bottle with me, well, that'll do. While I'm exercising, for example, while I'm out having fun, moving my body, cycling, then for a 500 ml bottle, I would probably add about 100 grams of sugar. And if I was doing a longer, and you can do that for running or in daily life, and if I was gonna perhaps go on a longer ride, so a 750 milliliter bottle, I'd probably put in about 120 grams of sugar or so. And then it depends on the weather, it's just, you know, general outlines guide. And then for, well, the biggest bottle I can find, or I use, is about 950 milliliter bottle. Or about, we'll say a litre, should we say. I would say, yeah, about 200 grams of sugar. And you might think that that sounds crazy, but as I've done in my other videos on the channel, sugar is your main source of energy for exercising, and not just that, but your fuel for daily life, to enjoy life to the full. I think that's dissolved pretty well. Say this is just cold water, so I suppose if it was hot water, it would dissolve a lot quicker. Yeah, I think that'll do. Should we say that'll do? And if you heat the water up, it will dissolve quicker. So I'll put that over there. Right, so let's give it a test, shall we say? Yeah, that'll do. So I'm starting off again with the wide range pH paper, 0 to 14, just so you can see that it's, if it's very acidic or not. Just put that in. So if we look on the side here, so I've just dipped this into the sugar water. So my eyes, I would say, I'll show you now, hope you can see it. Well, so I would say, my eyes, that looks about 7. In fact, it looks pretty much the same as it was, and I'll move it up and down the scale so you can see. And so that's the alkaline side, and then the acidic side. So that's not acidic, and it's not alkaline either, so it's about neutral as well, about the same as water. And just to show in more detail, we use the 4.5 pH to 10. Dip that in the sugar water. So you can see the sugar's nicely dissolved in there with the water now. So it's had time to either make the water acidic or alkaline. So again, here's the sort of alkaline side of the scale on this one. So this is 4.5 to 10 pH. So hope you can see that. Move it up and down the scale so you can see with your own eyes. This is the alkaline side as well. So I would say again, to my eyes, that looks, yeah, about 7 to 6.5. So I'll move it around there so you can see. So you might be wondering, well, I was told that, sugar, it rots your teeth. So if I have too much sugar, then my teeth will fall out. Well, I could show you my teeth, but I'll give you a little, but mine aren't rotting and falling out. So why is it synonymous with sugar? Well, to explain why, just briefly, why sugar isn't, acidic or alkaline, it just matches the water. So your tap water is 7, for example, 7.5, 6.5. If you dilute it with sugar, or make a mixture of sugar and water, the water will just stay basically what it was, so 7.5, 7, 6.5. And you don't want to be drinking water that's very alkaline or very acidic, because it will cause you damage internally, and it could kill you. So yeah, just to put it into perspective. So the reason why sugar doesn't increase or decrease, or essentially make it acidic, the water acidic, is because the bonding inside, just to keep it simple, the bonding inside sugar, it doesn't release hydrogen ions, which is what leads to a solution becoming acidic. So it just remains itself, shall we say, in the water. Just makes a nice mixture which tastes nice. So why is it, do you think, that we say, oh well, sugar will rot your teeth? Well, I've got a few reasons why. So one of them is they get sort of mixed up with the wrong crowd. So sugar, obviously, in sugary sweets like gummy sweets, candy. So I eat a lot of them because I enjoy it and it's good for energy. So they have, when they make them, they add, acidic compounds into the sweets, maybe for taste or just to allow them, so they call them like pH buffers, so it just allows the sweets to last a long time and not go off so quickly, and that does decrease the acidity. So the pH of the sweet becomes, instead of just being neutral around water, it goes down to 5, 4, and you get that taste, the acidic taste. So that will, over the long run, could potentially cause damage to your teeth from the acid from that. And also soft drinks, so Coca-Cola, for example, is very acidic. So I don't have any Coca-Cola here. Probably should have, that would have been a good idea. Maybe for the next video, If you like and subscribe, I'll show you that. But Coca-Cola and other soft drinks are quite acidic, and again, it's for taste and makes them last longer. But yeah, Coke, we can test it, but that will be down in 4, 3. I don't exactly know, and we'll be able to test it next time. But that is acidic, and that will potentially rot your teeth. Now, things that I think get overlooked in terms of tooth health is essentially just good tooth hygiene, cleaning hygiene. So brushing your teeth twice a day. So if you keep a good regiment of looking after your teeth, good hygiene, you just clean them regularly, then yeah, that would stop the bacterial buildup on the teeth in the mouth, which it can use sugar as its fuel, and it just as a byproduct it produces acidic conditions. But it's just like anything, if you go out running, for example, and it's in the UK now, it's cold and muddy and rainy, and it's coming to winter, so you'll get muddy. So when you come back and you wash, don't you, and clean, you don't walk around the house and spread the mud and make your house just like a pigsty, do you? So you clean and you look after yourself, and that stops the buildup of the acid on your gums. And another one, again, that people I think overlook is when if you're eating a hot meal, for example, and then you drink something cold, and you get that that pain, the nerve pain. Well, if you're doing that regularly, the hot, the cold, the hot, the cold, that can make your teeth brittle and more prone to cracking, micro cracking from being heated and cooled and heated and cooled. And then again, that allows for the tooth to decay and break, and the enamel to break. All of these factors together, so the hot and the cold, the hot and the cold, and not washing your teeth, not looking after them, drinking and eating a lot of acidic foods like sweets that are acidic and drinks that are acidic, and then combining all of these together will potentially lead to your teeth falling apart and rotting, as people say. So I hope this video helped and gave a little more insight into a positive lifestyle. So that is, you can drink as much sugar water as you want, and no, it won't acidically rot your teeth, or rot your teeth, as long as you look after them. Just like in everything, if you look after your health, you'll be good to go and live a good, healthy lifestyle for many years to come. And I always say, the best life is the sweet life, is it not? Anyway, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, like the video and subscribe, and I'll keep the good lifestyle tips and tricks coming, and you'll be able to maybe enjoy yourself a little bit more. See you in the next one.